we've made it into the city limits of Biloxi. And if my memory serves me correct, the next casino up will be on the left-hand side of the road, and it'll be Treasure Bay. Now, to be real honest, I haven't been to Treasure Bay in over 10 years. A couple times that I did go to, I wasn't impressed with it. But it gets good trip reviews, so obviously it survived the devastation of Katrina and was rebuilt. I guess rebuilt a little better. This is the Biloxi Mall, and given the way that most malls are going, the fact that it even appears to be open is amazing. We may come back and check that out tomorrow. It seemed to me the last time I was there, about a third of the mall had been taken over by a satellite of one of the universities. So we'll see what's left in the mall on another day. This little protected area right here used to be the home to for another casino prior to Katrina, but they just never, after it was I guess destroyed, they just never rebuilt it. Here on the left, back off, past this pink place, is Treasure Bay Casino. I think they do a lot of business retreats and business meetings and stuff, because they have quite an extensive layout of rooms, both ground level and then in the high rise. And I actually know a few people from Lake of the Ozarks that come down here to go golfing, and they always stay there as part of some corporate rate. Haven't been there in a long time. Over here on the right, the South Beach Hotel is actually condos, I believe, and I have stayed there, and it's very nice. Edith May and I got I think it was a one-bedroom overlooking the ocean, and it was very pretty, very comfortable, and worked out real well. Big hotel complex there on the ocean side on the right. That's Beau Rivage, the only casino that was designed for a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, and the only casino that survived the storm surge. It's built up quite a bit higher than the water, and is reinforced, and it came through better than any casino down here. And it is arguably the nicest casino. I've stayed there a number of times, and would have stayed here on this trip, except, you know, a lot of these places, particularly casinos, have started realizing they can rip you off another $25 a day by calling themselves a resort and charging you a resort fee for all that crap you don't use anyway. And then on top of that, they want you to pay for internet. And by the time I totaled it up, no, I wasn't going to pay that much to stay there. And we're going to come back this way. I have a different hotel booked. I'm staying at the Hyatt Place. Nicer rooms. Well, hopefully it's going to be a nicer room for less money in Beau Rivage. The Beau Rivage is nice. I can't say I wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't pay what they're wanting for a room. And up ahead is the Biloxi Lighthouse that's been there since, I don't know, 1840 or 1850. It's been there a long time. And then somebody told me recently that if you go there, which I never have, it's in the middle of the road, you can see the high water marks from all of the previous hurricanes. One-10 is an interstate leg that just takes you from Beau Rivage back over to Interstate 10. Now there are a couple of casinos that are off of 110 on the back bay. There's the Imperial Palace, I think it is. I stayed there once and I didn't care for it. It gets high marks, but it just wasn't architecturally or done the way that I like. I just wasn't impressed. And also Boomtown is located back there. Well, I don't know if they still have their buffet out functioning, but they did have one of the best buffets in all of Biloxi, and one of the best steakhouses. I haven't been in there. I plan on going there tonight because it is a nice place to go and visit and gamble. And next I think is the Hard Rock, followed by nothing for a ways. There may be a third one scratched in between these, or squeezed in between these. I don't remember. Nope, just the Hard Rock. And I will say I've never stayed at the Hard Rock. I've only been in there once. In all the years they were open, I was in there to gamble a little bit, and it couldn't have impressed me too much because I haven't been back. Well, we're getting down near the port of Biloxi. And the last of the casinos. We have Harrah's up here on the left, which also used to be a Grand Casino pre-Katrina. It was a sister casino to the one in Gulfport, and both of them were very nice. I'd stayed, Edith May and I'd stayed at each of them a number of times. But now it's a Harrah's, and I'm trying to think what the other three are. One of them I think's a Margaritaville, and I can't remember if it's Lady Luck. These three on the right have all changed hands a couple of times since post-Katrina. Golden Nugget. And to be real honest, I haven't stayed at any of them. Just don't come this far down. Now, one thing that is nice, you can walk between all of these. So you have the ability to go to 3 or 4 different casinos. without having to get around and move the car. I've been in the Golden Nugget. Again, it's not my style. And I didn't win anything there, didn't stay a long time. Margaritaville, I've been in, there used to be a Margaritaville on the Back Bay. And then it closed down, and now, last time I was here, it had moved over here next to the Golden Nugget. I have not been in it. And this is pretty much it. Now I will mention there is one more casino. It's up here to the left, last light before you go over the bridge. Takes you over Biloxi Bay, and that's the Palace Casino. It's the only casino here that has been non-smoking since the day it opened. And Edith May and I have stayed here a number of times, and we like it very much. The only problem with it is you have to go to their website to book. They don't member up with anybody, so you can't find them on TripAdvisor or any of those others, and it makes it a little more complicated. At least for me in this trip, I was able to book everything through Booking, and it just made it easier for me. But it is a nice hotel, very nice restaurant. They have a little deli diner type thing in there that's excellent. And I may go over there tonight. I hadn't thought about that. And this is the new bridge. It takes you from Biloxi over to, I think it's Ocean Springs. And that will officially end the gambling casinos of Gulfport and, well, Waveland, Bay St. Louis, Gulfport, and Biloxi. There are no more casinos that I'm aware of on this side of the